Shit. Seriously, this is what we're going with, huh? This is what we're going with, JJ. Kathleen, this is what we're going with. This is the shit that you give us. After all this time, after all the debate, it's no wonder that you guys didn't come with the teaser trailer before now. Are you serious? You wanted to get in front of a stadium full of people who were going to cheer no matter fucking what. All right, but in the end, this is what you shovel out. And you want this to be some type of event. Okay, all right, let's do this. This is the Gospel According to Mark with a C. He is I and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. You've seen it, I've seen it. Let's talk about it. We're talking about the teaser trailer for Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. All right, we watched it today. They dropped it during Star Wars Celebration. I was watching the panel. You know, I saw all of the little faces on there. Daisy Ridley, Oscar Isaacs, John Soyega, Anthony Daniels, Billy D. Williams was there, which I loved. I loved Anthony Daniels and Billy D. Williams. Those two seemed like the only two who were actually passionately connected to their characters. I felt the love coming from them. And the young man who plays Chewbacca now, I must admit. He also was endearing. But everybody else there was just there because they had to be, including J.J. Abrams. What the fuck Stephen Colbert was doing there? Don't think I didn't forget. Don't think I forgot Stephen Colbert. You making that joke, what was like a couple of months ago, about Rey cutting off the nuts of all the male characters in Star Wars and making all of the, fanboys cry and all that stuff. Hey, Stephen Colbert, I got one for you, okay? So, okay, now we understand why you were there, because you're all up in Kathleen Kennedy's ass just like everybody else. Okay, so, going on. All right, they're answering all of these dumbass questions and shit like that, and everyone is just sitting there like, okay, can we get to the teaser trailer? Okay, speed it up, okay? It kind of makes me miss the days when you used to have a fast forward button. Okay, so they got to the point where they're gonna do the teaser trailer. JJ stands up like he's almost kind of embarrassed. Okay, do you guys want to see a teaser trailer? The exit is which way? It's over there. Okay, let's just make a mental note of that, guys. All right, so they go on. They play the little teaser trailer. It begins. You hear Rey heavy breathing. No, I did appreciate that, guys. I was kind of like, it kind of moved. You know what I mean? It's like, wow, Daisy Ridley, who knew? It's like you. And then, of course, it turns out she's having some type of anxiety attack, I think. And then they go on to do something I found to be very symbolic. I think what it was is Rey was symbolizing J.J. Abrams, and Kylo Ren, or whoever was in the TIE Fighter, was symbolizing Kathleen Kennedy. And try as she might, Rey as J.J. Abrams ran and ran and ran. They didn't want to get involved, but here comes the TIE Fighter. Right? There's no getting away. So unfortunately, JJ as Rey has to get on board. You know what I mean? So it's like I caught that. I caught that symbolism, man. I tell you, I have an eye for art, man. An eye for art. A lot of you guys missed it, but I caught it. It was very, very heavy in symbolism. I caught that, JJ. You're crying out for help, but Kathleen Kennedy got you on board. Now, if you want to judge it on face value, you see Rey running across the sand in the desert. I'm so fucking sick of the desert. Listen, I understand this is kind of like a staple of Star Wars and everything, but at this point, I'm picturing her at the beach. You know what I mean? They're just playing at the beach. It's like, I need to see something more exotic. But anyway, so here comes the TIE Fighter. Like, from all the way up here, they want to go down, even though whoever's in the TIE Fighter, we're assuming that it's Kylo Ren, has the high ground. Now, we know when you have the high ground, you can do some major fucking damage. Right, Obi-Wan? All right, so anyway, Kylo comes down to meet Rey on her level. And why does Kylo Ren not shoot at her like he could make one big puddle of chopped Mary Sui, you know what I mean, in the middle of the desert? Just fire on her, cha-choo, cha-choo, cha-choo. Pew, pew, right? But no, he goes down and allows her to do some phony-ass Matrix-like backflip, and I think we all know what's going to happen there, right? Because it's Rey, and it's just got to work out. So that's probably like the final showdown between Kylo Ren and Rey right there. She probably kicks his ass the same way she's been kicking his ass across the other two movies. No surprise there, all right? But one thing I did appreciate, guys, I did appreciate that when you see her pull out Luke's lightsaber, you also see the gun that Han gave her back in The Force Awakens. So you kind of have Luke's lightsaber and you have Han's gun or blaster. And I did appreciate that. I'm like, okay, well, I guess that's as close to a reunion as you're going to get for these two characters. All right. And also, by the way, guys, before we go any further, give it up for the musical stylings of John Williams. If you think that this was a bomb-ass trailer, I guarantee you 100% you owe that feeling to John Williams, because the music made this trailer. You try watching this trailer on mute and tell me if you still get the same feels. You will not, sir. You will not, ma'am. I assure you, you won't. John Williams came with it, especially the way that he made Leia's theme thunder the way he did. You know what I mean? And then you see Leia, she's hugging Rey. You know, that's what she does. She hugs everybody. She's so loving. And then it goes on, and it's showing a bunch of other shit. It's like you see Poe, you see Finn. They're standing around looking like they're seeing something. And, you know, you see Rey. It looks like they're going on some type of journey or adventure or whatever. And you see a piece of the Death Star, you know, that you would have assumed would have burned up in the atmosphere. But there it is in the sand, like the Statue of Liberty at the end of the Planet of the Apes. You know, you damn fools, you know, you blew it up, damn you all to hell. But there it is. All right, so, you know, what's going on. What else do you see in there? You see Kylo Ren. He seems like he's taking somebody out or whatever. He's coming up with a new helmet. What else? I mean, there's not really that much going on. Oh, yes, lest I forget, the one thing that I really did like about it was the shot of Lando. You know, and actually, guys, I kind of predicted they were going to do this. I think months ago I did a video talking about what the trailer would be like. And I said they were going to have some cryptic, ominous voiceover from Mark Hamill. I actually said that, okay? And he was going to be talking, and he is talking in this, talking about, we gave you everything that you need. Now, this is your fight. It's your fight. Now, if she's not a Skywalker, I don't understand why this is called The Rise of Skywalker. This must be implying that she is a Skywalker, because I don't understand how you can call a movie The Rise of Skywalker when you never showed us the fall of Skywalker. You guys have to remember, the last time we saw any semblance of the Skywalkers was at the end of Return of the Jedi, and Luke had succeeded in bringing his father back to the light side of the Force. He redeemed Anakin, all right? So there was the real rise of the Skywalker, the rise of the Skywalkers, because they came together, their destinies crossed. It was beautiful. Now, what you guys have to understand is that this, if we're to believe what we're seeing here in this teaser trailer, what is implied here, this is going to negate almost all of the original trilogy, because they went through all the things that they went through. Okay, cat's over there wigging out. But they went through all the things they went through in the original trilogy, and all of the sacrifice, and Luke came to all of the realizations that he came to, only to see us in the Last Jedi. Which reminds me, guys, by the way, did you notice on the panel they never mentioned The Last Jedi by name? They called it Episode 8, and they talked about Rian Johnson, but they never actually said The Last Jedi. It seemed kind of awkward to me, because it seemed like they were almost intentionally getting around it, to me. I don't know, maybe I'm seeing too much. All right, but like I said, you'll never watch the original trilogy again now that you know that it was all futile. It's like if the Emperor, if Palpatine still lives, then the climactic scene at the end of Return of the Jedi is not going to have the same punch, because now you're going to know that Luke went on to be disillusioned, and you're going to know that the Emperor went on to live to the point where he can actually be laughing. It's almost like they're laughing at us. I'm hoping it's Hux laughing, and Hux somehow turns out to be a Skywalker. I don't know. You know, it's just my little crazy theory. We got a million theories. I got one too. I say that it's Hux. Hux turns out to be a Skywalker, and it's Hux laughing at the end of the teaser trailer. That's how I feel about it. So anyway, guys, I'm not appreciating this, and I am pretty secure in my decision not to support this bullshit when it comes out in December. I'm just not going to do it. To me, it's a slap in the face. It's disrespectful as hell, like I said before, to the original trilogy. This is probably what I've come to expect. It's like, will it be entertaining? I'm sure it will be. J.J. Abrams knows how to entertain. But keep in mind, guys, it's more than just entertaining, okay? It's more than just coming out and doing a little tap dance, you know, overture, damn the lights, you know, and all that stuff. No, it's like you have to serve the story. And I don't see the story being served, guys. I really don't. I don't understand what Rey's connection in all of this is, you know, up until this point. Now, if she turns out to be a Skywalker, all right, fine, she turns out to be a Skywalker. But up until this point, there's nothing for her to be fighting for. There's no reason for her to be there, you know? So it kind of doesn't ring true, you know, that she should be so emotionally involved in this so-called saga. So, you know, there you guys have it. Those are my initial feelings on this. Now, of course, I'm sure there's going to be an extended trailer that comes out a little bit later and everything, but these are my initial feels on this. And you guys can let me know, of course, how you feel about it. You can get in the comment section. You can like, you can share, you can subscribe. Of course, you can catch me on Twitter. I am there. So, guys, that's it for now. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. I'll catch you on the next one. Rock on.